I express my sincere gratitude to the government of Indonesia for their warm hospitality and for organizing this important forum. I also commend Indonesia for its pivotal role in supporting Sub-Saharan cooperation. In 1955, Indonesia brought together developing nations for the first time at the Bandung Conference, uniting the countries of the Global South in the pursuit of their common interest and standing firm in defense of their sovereignty. Since then, the South have ensured that the principles enshrined in the Bandung spirit are woven in the international treaties and multilateral cooperation frameworks. Just 3 days ago, Timor-Leste celebrated 25th anniversary of our popular consultation, where our people exercised their right to self-determination. We were honored to mark these important milestones with the presence of the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres and our international friends. We are proud to have established a vibrant democratic state with a free and open society. One important lesson we have learned from our history is the immense power of cooperation between fragile states. We understand that development cannot be achieved without peace. This is why Timor-Leste initiated the establishment of the G7 Plus, a group of 20 fragile countries committed to supporting each other in achieving resilience and peace. Today, the world faces disorder, including the great challenges of global poverty, inequality, conflict, and climate change. It is important to recognize that we cannot address these issues alone. We must explore new models of partnership and cooperation to support least developed countries and small island developing states. And we must make sure that our multi-stakeholders partnerships respect our sovereignty, our solidarity, and the spirit of Bandung. In closing, I would like to once again thank Indonesia for organizing this session. Together, we can reshape the global development agenda, unlock the full potential of the Global South, and build an international system that truly serves the needs of all nations. Thank you very much.
Kita memerlukan arah dan visi baru. Kita memerlukan strategi baru. Kita memerlukan langkah taktis baru untuk mewujudkan pembangunan yang lebih adil dan inklusif bagi negara-negara berkembang. Untuk itu saya ingin menekankan 4 poin. Yang pertama, pencapaian target SDGs harus tetap menjadi fokus utama pembangunan global. Yang kedua, Indonesia berkomitmen menjadi bagian dari solusi global, membela kepentingan Global South, sekaligus menjadi bridge builder dalam memperjuangkan kesetaraan, keadilan, dan solidaritas dalam mempercepat pencapaian SDG. Ketiga, Indonesia siap bermitra dengan siapapun, utamanya dengan kawasan Afrika sebagai kunci agenda pembangunan global. Keempat, solidaritas global perlu dihidupkan kembali untuk meningkatkan kerjasama selatan-selatan, untuk meningkatkan kerjasama utara-selatan, sehingga kita dapat saling melengkapi, dapat saling bahu-membahu dalam mengatasi tantangan-tantangan global. Yang mulia, dengan ini saya nyatakan sesi Joint Leaders Forum Tingkat Tinggi Kemitraan Multipihak dan Forum Indonesia Afrika kedua dibuka.